Morning everybody, welcome back to another video. This is another car baseline setup video. I just want to get the baseline for the Ferrari. So when I first drove the hypercar, I tried the Ferrari and I tried the Aston. I ended up driving the Aston because I just felt it was just easier to learn because there's no electrical power. It was just far too many things to learn. So anyway, so we've obviously gone and done the Genesis. So I got a 133.5. I just got to go around here slowly, obviously.
Track temps are increasing. Temperature is now 22.
So the plan is
27 Celsius.
Just to try and get a comparative baseline setup and a comparative lap time. So we got the very base setup. It's not going to be like my old video where I spend hours trying to, well, a couple hours, 3 videos. I'm just going to do everything all at once because I kind of know how to set the cars up. But I do just want to compare the lap times with the two cars. Just want to do a couple laps with the base setup. The Ferrari would probably be my hypercar of choice if I'm being very honest. I just love the way it sounds. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a few setups we're going to try, or we're going to transfer from the Genesis over. Still going very wide. Don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall. Tires are still not entirely up to temperature. I had a lot of problems through this corner with the Genesis. I want to see if I'm going to have the same problem with this car. So the Genesis was actually oversteering coming up the corners quite badly with the base setup. This car doesn't seem to do that. Okay, let's see if we can get a lap in now.
Brake temperatures are okay.
I think I was getting 133.5 in the Genesis. Sure.
Sector 1 time's okay. Your tyres are cold, watch out.
How can my tires be cold, buddy? They're showing they're warm. So this car understeers a lot more than the Genesis. The Genesis oversteers quite a lot.
Don't invalidate this lap of track limits.
This car definitely understeers a lot more than the Genesis. Okay, we just lost the wheel. I'm not going to go around and practice. Okay. So let's go to the car setup. The rear wing. Okay, that's the max, which is right. Okay. So there are a few things we just want to compare. I'm just going to actually put my display capture on because I've got my Genesis is in a folder. So let's just go to LMU. Let's go to chassis and aero. I just want to do a comparison. Oh my word, is a GIMP. Okay. And then let's just go do them all. Wheels, dampers, basics, power, suspension. Okay, let's just do the whole lot. Okay, so let's go to the chassis and the aero. The tow-in's negative 12. What was the Genesis? Car setup, tow-in, negative 6. Anti-roll bar was 2. Ah, that's why. Oh wow, okay. Let's put it at CP5. I have no idea what that is. We'll see how it handles. That's the oversteer turning into a corner. The anti-roll bar out is P7. What's this one out? Okay. Ah, so that was on the lowest. So that's on the lowest, that was on the highest. That's interesting. Okay, I'm going to put... So, for more oversteer, you would generally put this one down and this one up. Rear wing's 12. What's the other rear wing? 18. Okay. Toe in 18, 12. Okay, we're going to leave the toes in. The dampers. This is what I want to see. Because these dampers I actually took from my Aston Martin, and I really like it. 555 242 555 242 fast bump rebound 111. Okay, so they're all soft. Okay. 545 545 363 and all ones. 363 and these are all ones. So why am I doing this? Because a shock is a shock. It's just the way it like goes over the curbs and that. So if you like the feel of the car and the handling of the car, so that's the dampers. Basic. So what's this one? Powertrain. Powertrain. Virtual energy fuel ratio. Okay, we don't do that. Onboard TC. The TC we can change. So that TC also stayed on 8. The problem is the DIFF. The DIFF. So this is the power out the corner. I'm just going to put it on 100. Okay. Powertrain, wheels and brakes. Maximum pedal force, that's the one we want to see. Wheels and brakes, suspension, powertrain, wheels and brakes. This is the one. Maximum pedal force 88, 105. That's the important one here. 88, 105. Oh, it's 106. Okay. 105. Okay, that's the one. That's the important one for us. For my brakes. So we've done the powertrain, we've done the suspension. Just want to get the ones from the... Okay, so the dampers we've done. The powertrain we've done. Suspension 5, 14, 5. Spring rate. Why is this different? .6. Why are these spring rates different? Six 6.4, 4.3. .4. Let's try that. Okay, so this one we're going to curve 50.5.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 29 Celsius.
50.5. Let's put the brake back. 51. Okay. We've done the anti-roll bars. We've done the dampers. We've done suspension. Okay, custom setup. I'm just going to save as. Steven.Ferrari.baseline. Okay, let's just save the setup. Let's go see. I know we've obviously adjusted everything, so let's just see how the car feels. If it feels strange, I'm going to go back to the original ride height. Going to turn the brake bias up a bit. see. So this car is much better through that corner than the other car. I've made it a little bit, made it turn a little bit easier going into the corners and going out the corners with the ARB and then the DIFF. Okay, let's see how we go. We really don't want the stick shaker.
The brake temperatures are okay.
This is where we're going to look at the DIFF.
Alright Steve,
Okay.
you need to watch the track limits.
We need to adjust the DIFF. Return to
You're looking at your front
garage.
brakes.
Car setup, new. Let's go to DIFF. That's the powertrain. Power preload. Okay, let's put it up to 120. Let's do the DIFF. Oh, I hate the way it does that actually. I hate the way it does that. So this car definitely understeers. Well, the Genesis tends to oversteer.
You've got cold brakes all round, be careful.
Let's just go turn to garage, try new tires. Oh, freaking, that's what I hate about this game. I absolutely hate this part. You can't just go and practice. I fully understand, you know, they want it to be realistic, but when you're practicing, you kind of just want to, you want to go test some things and drive and let's just get around here. The car's starting to rotate a bit there. That was brake bias. Oh, I really hate this with these freaking tires. Let's see if we can drive. Yeah, that's better. So we're not going wide.
Sector 1 is 0.45 off your best.
That's better. I just don't want to crash the car or go wide now.
Track limits, this lap will be deleted.
Nice, the car's turning the corners. That's the DIFF. So with the Genesis, you don't have to apply. You can take that corner quite easily. Let's see how we go without going off.
Track limits, please, Steve.
Get in there. Trying a little hard. Okay, I'm not changing tires. Okay.
Track limits, keep it within the lines.
I think we can definitely go faster than that 135. Okay, Steven, no mistakes. Let's go. And the next lap. Well, let's see what we
Alright,
do.
Steve, we need to watch these track limits.
I try to push it a little deep there. This car's still a little bit understeer. Okay, let's just do one more lap, then I'm just going to try the ARB blades in the diff again. Let's see if we can get a lap time in. I mustn't push so hard. Oh, we're in too deep. I think I can actually. So that's.
Sector 3 times okay. Track limits.
See how fast we can go here. Okay. That's faster than I went in the Genesis. Okay, so let's just Return to garage. It's faster than I went in the Genesis. Custom setup. I'm just going to save setup. Save. Alright. Okay. So what do we want to see now? The brake bias was a little higher than that, wasn't it? It's 52, I think. Let's save that. Save setup. Save. Overwrite. Close. So what do we want to do? I want it to turn in faster. And I want the power to power out the corner a little bit more. Let's do that. So the diff will be the corner exit. The ARBs will be corner entry. Oh, I hate this part. Okay. So here's what's the time? 12:44. Okay, so we really don't want any problems here.
The brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them.
So the reason I'm doing this is I actually want to start driving the hypercars in the game. So we kind of just want a baseline setup. So that'll be the one for this track. Will be the baseline setup for the car, and then every week we'll just adjust the diff, the ARBs, the bias, and the wing. So if I can't get faster with this setup, we will go back to the previous setup again and leave that as our baseline. I'm already faster than I was in the Genesis. Oh, I can feel there. It's much looser. Okay, let's see how we go. I kind of went up 2 on the diff and I went down 2 on the ALBs. If this is slow, I'll maybe get on 1.
Sector 1 is 1.8 seconds, slower than your best.
Sure, it was over-rotating the diffs maybe a little bit much there. Maybe I need to go down 1 on the diff. Either that or it's just the tyres or not. But the main problem is this corner. There. That's better. I want to keep it on the track through there.
Sector 2 is 1.8, off your best.
It's fine, buddy. The tyres are still... You can see the car's a lot more over-rotating. I don't want to spin it. That's good. I think I've gone past the threshold.
Watch the track limits, please, Steve.
Car's much sharper turning in now.
Underneath this lap, track limits.
I think this is faster. It's just a little bit too, it's a little bit too ragged, but it's definitely, I think if you can hang on to it, it's faster. Let's just go back to the garage. I think I've actually gone a little bit past, because I don't want a car that I'm merely hanging on. Okay, let's go. Oh no. Okay, so we got up 1. Powertrain. Gone up 1. Let's give, oh, we want to change tires, huh? Okay. So I was actually quite happy with the previous setup.
Watch your rear tyres, they're pretty cold. Brake temperatures are fine.
And I was faster than what I was in the Genesis. And I do prefer a more understeery car than a car that's far too twitchy. Okay, let's go. I'm just going to do 3 laps. Because the other setup I was faster than what I was going in the Genesis, so I'm quite happy with that.
Sector 1 is 1.2, off your best. Your tyres are cold, watch out.
It's really all about this corner. Well, that was much better. Maybe this is the sweet spot.
Sector 2 is 0.3 seconds, slower than your best.
Okay, let's give this fast lap now carrots. Let's see how
Okay,
fast.
Steve, you need to watch the track limits. Sector 3 is 0.6, off your best.
So I do like to short shift there, because then you can just accelerate without the risk of spinning. I can get through there much better. I got the line wrong.
Track limits still invalidate this lap.
That's fine, buddy. I do want to get a full lap in here.
That time was a 1:35.01.
Sector 1's quick.
Oh, it's too much. Oh, that's it. I've got a couple more minutes. Okay, let's just go to car setup. Let's do it again. I know this setup just feels faster. It feels a little bit more on the edge, but I can see by my splits, it definitely is a little bit faster.
You've got cold brakes all round.
If I can't get this to go faster, I'm going to go back to my previous setup, and then I'm going to leave that. Because the car felt really well, really good, and I was also faster than I was in the Genesis, so I really hate this. I really wish they would, when you're practicing, they would not simulate like this. Oh my word. So I can see I've got a bit of front damage, but the car's still very drivable. I just don't feel like doing another practice lap. think the car is very drivable. You see, maybe all of these offs are because the car's a little bit over the edge now as well. Maybe I actually got it right with the previous setup. I'm actually going to turn my bias down a little bit now.
Time 1:36.9.
Sector 3 is 0.5 off your best.
Okay guys, I'm going to leave it with the previous setup. That'll be my default setup, and then what I'm going to do is in between my races, when I practice, I'll fiddle around with these with tire specific. So for my setup, if anyone wants to try it, I haven't also played around with traction control yet. Okay, so that's my setup. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Hope it helps you. Please consider liking and subscribing. Have a super day.